on today's episode of Based After Dark.
I feel like Yelp review is worse than a YouTube commenter. I feel like it's a step
a
down.
Yelp reviewer, bro? Like,
I don't know.
get a fucking life, man. Come on.
That liver is gonna have to process as much as my liver's processing. Like, good fucking luck with that, dude. My liver's way bigger.
They are. I'm taking the rats, and I'm not even taking a second.
I know. If it's a controlled rat army of 10,000, I think you just kill everything with 10,000.
You are the few.
Fight for you.
You are the few.
Yeah.
We are the many.
Yeah, dude, 10,000. That's a lot of fuck. Like 1,000 rats is one thing. 10,000 rats.
10,000 rats working in unison towards a
Do you know
single
how quickly
goal.
Based After Dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Base After Dark, Season 2, Episode 46, but in the totality, Episode 49. Today, we have Mr. Krylax _, Mr. T Papa Slice, also Hamsey _IRL. And before we get into this, I want to thank our over 240 paid patrons. Thank you very much for supporting us. We appreciate you. Also, if you need some good merch for the summer, link down below. Love you. Thank you. How about today, gentlemen?
That was a great example of a Freudian slip right there. What Prison Joe meant to say was 99 in totality.
What'd I say?
49.
Did I say 49 in totality?
He said 49 in totality, yeah.
Dude.
I think this is like one of the best intros we've ever had.
I honestly agree. I think this might be my favorite one. Maybe
Hold on
second favorite.
It's 99 and 249?
Bro, dude,
now it's getting worse.
Holy crap. No, we have not done 249 podcasts. It is 99 in total if we count.
That's the secret folder. That's the secret folder.
What the fuck?
So
what podcast have you been doing?
This is episode 49, and in the totality, we have done 99.
Episode 46, Season 2, 46. 46!
So this is episode 48. This is episode 48.
For whoever's listening, it's important for you to know,
bro, it's felt like 249 podcasts.
We usually, for East Coast time, we usually start these recordings at 9 p.m. Eastern. It's 9:47 right now, and we're just getting into. So that should give you kind of some insight.
No. First off,
don't rat on us like that.
First off, no, that's not even rat on us. First off, that's bullshit. We have never started recording on the dot at 9 Eastern. Okay,
we jump into the Discord at 9.
Okay, you get into the Discord at 9, and usually the recording starts at 9:30 Eastern. If we're lucky. If you don't tell, you're usually the yapper. You are usually the prime culprit for the yapping.
I like talking to you guys.
That's okay. I'm not okay. Listen, I'm not saying it's an issue, but you're the one who does the most.
I feel like my normal entry is like, my problem is like, I'll be like on my way home from work or whatever, and I'll be like, oh, dude, I got nothing to talk about on the pod tonight. Like, I can't wait. And then I jump into Discord with you guys, and then like we just start yapping away, and you guys stop me. You'll be like, whoa, stop. Let's start recording and tell this on the pod.
I've had to stop Hamsey so many times. I'm like, bro, whoa, what are you doing? This is the goods. Don't let this out right now.
That really reminds me of Vegas when you were ranting, and I was like, hold up, go record that. Like
that is
go talk to the camera.
I don't think
the thing that
by the way, or is that just
no. The camera was dead while I was recording, or maybe I didn't hit record. I don't know,
dude. A prime example is we just had like a 10 to 15 minute sports discussion before we started this. Like, if this was a sports podcast, that would have been great, but it wasn't. So we weren't recording.
By the way, Russell Wilson washed? Yes? No? Lions?
Bro, it's Russell Wilson. Who cares, dude? Yeah. I don't like the word yapping. The way I like to do it, and I do it on stream too, it's the foreplay. We gotta get warmed up a little bit. We gotta get the juices flowing. We gotta foreplay.
I like that foreplay.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. Why don't you like yapping? I feel like that's just what we do. We yap. I love the yap.
I think like right now I'm yapping. Like I'm just talking. But like before the podcast, like I'm just like, yo, fellas, we haven't talked in a bit. Like, what's going on? I'm not really yapping. I'm just like, I'm foreplaying. Like, we're getting a little warmed up. We foreplay with each other.
I like that. It's a warm up.
We do that a lot.
It's a foreplay. Yeah.
It's like, how else are you going to warm up for a podcast?
How many times a year do you guys get Taco Bell?
Dude.
This past year's
More
been
than any of
well.
you guys, probably.
Really?
Well,
Okay, give us your number. That's a statement.
I mean, it's been a while. There was a point where I used to go bowling every single Tuesday. And there's a Taco Bell right next to, we don't go as frequently anymore, but there's a Taco Bell right next to the bowling alley we go to.
Alley?
And we always would play for like $1 or $2, depending on how many people are bowling with us. It's usually like 2, 3, 4. And then, or what we'll do is we'll tally the score at the end and we'll call it the Taco Bell Cup. And the lowest of everyone has to buy the Taco Bell for the group. So it used to be a weekly thing for me.
You can talk about every week. Did you ask that because of the one person who watches our streams who put his Taco Bell? Did he tell you about the Taco Bell?
No, the reason I asked that because I was just like, man, how many times do you think a human body could like process Taco Bell and be fine?
Well,
like
this guy, do you know what I'm talking about? He watches.
No,
I know he watches Too Popular stream. He watches mine. He said,
Glorpin. Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
This guy.
Glorpin,
his name's Glorpin, and he is glorping some Taco Bell. He said from the beginning of this year. I think this is like a month ago, I think, or maybe a little less than a month ago. He told me this, that it was probably the end of April. Since that point, from January 1st of this year to the end of April, he ordered Taco Bell, I believe, 76 times or something like that. 70.
And this was a month this was about a month ago, no? Like, would you say 3 weeks?
Yeah, it was almost a month ago.
I feel like it was during my Quivathon I was talking about this with him.
Yeah, he ordered Taco Bell every day, just about every single day. He was eating Taco Bell for months. It was like 70-something times.
Well, it really does depend on what you get, because I actually did in college give an extremely agenda-driven presentation to my class about how Taco Bell is the healthiest fast food restaurant in the country. And
hold on, you said agenda-driven. What is your agenda on that?
I was making it look like, I mean, that's what it was. That's the agenda. Taco Bell is the healthiest fast food restaurant in the country.
Okay.
Like that was the point of the.
But it does rely heavily on what you get. They have added things to their menu, and if you get like very specific things from Taco Bell, you could theoretically eat it daily and like be fine. But they're like the worst fucking things on the menu. But I'm not gonna hone in on that because that's not my agenda. You know, I got shit to get done. But what is
Taco Bell's most healthy meal, you think?
Fuck me, man. I mean, I could totally if I could somehow find. I would love to go back and find.
Are you ready for this? I got something for you. Are you ready?
I mean, I do. I really did make like a whole project on this about how it is the most healthy.
So did somebody else. Are you ready? 15 healthy food options at Taco Bell. Number 1, soft taco supreme. How's that number one, dude?
That's number one.
They sell bowls of black beans and rice. Like that's got to be
number 2. Bean burrito.
There's
a
chicken quesadilla.
There's a ritual for post EDC Vegas. Every time that would be done, we'd leave at like 4 a.m. and we'd always go just buy like 20 Crunch Wraps.
Dude, there's fucking 23 Denny's locations in Vegas, and you go to Taco Bell.
Dude, you know what someone told me today?
You were just talking of Taco Bell. How you about to fucking shit on me for going?
I love Taco Bell as well. Those are my 2 favorite places.
Someone told me that Denny's is Waffle House for people who can't fight. What are your thoughts on that?
Wow.
Well, you know what?
Holy
Waffle
fuck,
House Waffle House is for Denny's for people who can't fuck. So,
damn.
Dude, they're fucking a Waffle House. What are you talking about? You get a fight and a fucking, a Brazzers episode. A bad one, not a good one.
You guys seen any fights? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
Like what fights have we seen at a Waffle House? I got a good story, but like, have you guys like what fights have we seen at establishments?
I think I've told these on the podcast before. But go ahead.
I saw someone get swung on over the syrup.
The syrup.
Like, literally this guy. It was just us and this other group in this booth, and it was like 4 of us. It was probably like 1:30, 2 a.m. And they sat down, like there's this whole fucking place and it's empty besides us and them, and they decide to sit literally right next to us pretty much. I don't know why, but maybe they just, who knows. They sat literally in the booth next to us. So me and my 3 other friends were sitting there, and they're in the booth where I'm looking at them, and they order their food. It seems normal overall, and one of them gets waffles or something like that, and they didn't have syrup, and they asked the waiter for syrup, and he goes, yeah, I'll bring it to you. And I don't know if he was just tired or something like that, but he kept coming back, but he would not bring their syrup. And I heard him like talking to me, like, dude, like, is this guy, like, there's no way he's not, like, I've asked him like 3 times. And then he comes back for like the 4th time or whatever, like, hey, like, can you bring the syrup? My waffles are getting cold. And he's like, cold. And he's like, sorry, man, like, we don't have any syrup. Like, all like matter of factly or something like that. And he's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I ordered waffles and you don't have any syrup and you didn't tell me anything. And he's like, well, I'm sorry. Like, what do you want me to do? He's like, I don't have any syrup. Like, what do you want me to do about it? And he's like, well, I want my money back. I ordered these fucking waffles and I don't have any fucking syrup. And he's like, well, fuck you, dude. Like, I don't, like, this guy just, like, the waiter just says, well, fuck you, dude. Like, I don't have any fucking syrup. I don't know what you want me to do about it.
That's
this
what they say.
Like, the dude, like, it was the most sneaky play ever, because he goes, all right, fine. He's like, let me just get up. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Like, he tells the waiter, he's like, if you can just move, because he was standing there, and he's like, the guy, like, the waiter looked very, like, all right, whatever. And then he gets up, and then he, like, starts to walk to the bathroom, turns around, and just haymakers this guy. Like, turns around and full-on right hooks him to the temple, bro.
I love stories where we beat up people that work in...
Dude, he literally
fucking Christ, dude.
cheap shotted him. I guess it wasn't a cheap, but he acted
Dude,
like
you know what the first cheap shot was not giving that man his goddamn syrup, okay? That was the first cheap shot.
If he had the syrup, like...
cheap shot.
Because the guy was the customer is honestly pretty nice. Usually it's like the customer being arrogant, right? And then the waiter will be like the one taking the brunt of it. It was like the other way around, because he was just asking nice. He's like, all right, bro, no worries. Let me just go to the bathroom. Like, starts to walk away. 180s and just full on swings on this guy. I don't know. He didn't catch him like perfectly, because the guy took the punch, and then they just start like, it wasn't like the fight where there was any sort of technical skill at all. It was just like
the thrashing and the swinging.
Yeah, it looked like the windmill. Yeah. They were windmilling each other.
Oh,
like,
no.
And it happened so fast out of nowhere, because I was just like, I'm looking at this and like, and they're swinging, things are flying. The waffles got thrown. Like, bro, those things were not. And
they're a weapon at that point. They're so cold.
Yeah, dude. And yeah, I mean, it was as simple as that. And then, funnily enough, the guy who swung first ended up like kind of losing, which was kind of crazy. Like,
damn,
how do you 180 swing first and pull that move and then lose? Like,
you had the advantage.
If you swing first, you better win, bro. Like,
you're fucking bad at fighting at that point.
The one thing I respect is they didn't jump the guy. Like,
there's
like 3 of them, so they just like respectfully they did the 1-on-1. Like, so
yeah. What happened? What was the aftermath of that? They just like were like dapped up and said fuck you," or they just kind of left. Or, like, what happened? What was like the ending outcome?
Well, no. Well, the guy got, when he started to lose, like, that guy got like put on the floor like one time. I think he got caught with like a good shot or something like that. It was like a whirlwind of fists. Like, I was sitting there, like, I backed up a little bit. I was just trying not to, like, I was watching it 100%. I had to see the conclusion of this. And then the guy like got hit. I didn't see like perfectly where, but somewhere in his head, and then he like stumbled and fell back. And his friends were like, all right, whoa, like, hold on, get him. And then the waiter was just like, all like full hood mode. Like, this was in Vegas. So it's like 3 a.m. Like,
I missed, what restaurant was this at? Like, what was it at?
This is at Denny's.
Okay, at Denny's.
Oh, you're talking, this is a fight at Denny's? I thought this was a fight at Waffle House.
No, it was a fight at Denny's.
But how do they not have syrup?
I don't know, bro. They usually have it at. I don't know. Like, I really
T-Papa's
don't
gonna
know.
hit you next time he sees you, bro.
Like, it was kind of
I feel
crazy.
like-
Like,
I
usually
feel
they
like
always have it laid out on the actual like tables, but
I feel like
They
if
didn't
Denny's
have it.
doesn't have syrup, they need to put a sign on the door.
no, it's true. Like, rightfully, the guy was pissed, right? Like, he
Yeah, I
asked,
know.
like he ordered waffles, asked for syrup like multiple times, and they didn't bring the syrup. So anyway, the guy's like half stumbling on the floor. His friends like catch up. Still like mad respect for them not like jumping this guy in the middle of the Denny's, but yeah, they just like silently kind of.
I could
Left
never
them.
get
They didn't
jumped at
pay.
Denny's. The manager would come out and have my back. They know I'm a VIP there.
Is there some type of rewards program you have?
He's got to
with
have the
them?
card, bro. He's got the
You have
card.
a card? No.
I got the black card. It's different.
Dude, his
Okay.
picture's up in all the
Is that from
GM's
the-
offices.
Is that from the Yelp reviews, bro?
Yeah,
I was gonna say, dude. That's why I said, get me away from the Yelp review. I feel like Yelp review is worse than a YouTube commenter. I feel like it's a
Dude,
step
a
down.
Yelp reviewer, bro. Like,
I don't know.
get a fucking life, man. Come on.
The thing about
the
Denny's and
funniest
Waffle
thing
House,
is,
like, they don't
I
call
work-
the cops. I feel like.
I work in a hotel, and like the bane of the existence of hotels is TripAdvisor. That's where like the reviews are. So
True.
anytime someone comes in is like, I'm gonna review on Yelp. I'm like, go right a fucking head. No one gives a fucking. The only people reading Yelp are fucking losers like you. Like fuck.
I don't think I've ever
There you
used it.
go.
No. Go ahead.
Telling that story reminded me of something else. Like, and T-Papa knows what high school I went to, but the Del Taco near Red Rock. Do you know that?
No.
Okay, that was Fight Club in high school. Was at the Del Taco, like down the street from my school, and that reminded me. Like, every time there was beef, like after a football game, like everyone would go to that Del Taco. No one bought shit from that Del Taco. It was like a ghost town inside, but outside there's like 40 cars. It looks like a fucking rally or an event or something. Everybody's outside just being fucking degenerates.
Some big
And they
trucks
would
out
just be-
there.
I mean, anything. And I went to like the kids at my school were like wealthy. They had like Range Rovers and like lifted truck, like $100,000 cars these kids would drive to fucking school. And they would park like back it up like with the lights shining in the fucking Del Taco parking lot. The workers, I felt so bad. They could do nothing about this. Like nothing. There was just like 100 fucking kids, 150 high school kids out there, and they would just shine the lights, and like beef would get squashed, and like girls would run in the center, they'd get fucking shut. It was crazy. It was like the Del Taco.
Fuck
parking
yeah.
lot,
We had
where
a
everything happened.
in high school we had a McDonald's that was kind of similar, like where shit would get settled. And so like we had our rival high school where after every game everyone would go to these two McDonald's, and then they closed one. They closed the one closer to our school. So now after games,
Turf
people would
war
go to
at
the
the
same.
McDonald's?
Dude, the turf war.
Dude,
Oh, way.
we started going to their McDonald's, and then it was like now everyone at the same McDonald's, and bro, shit went fucking down. Like there was one time SWAT had to come. But
For a
this
school
was
kid? What the fuck happened?
this was a couple years before where I got punched in the face by probably the biggest kid that like you've ever seen in your entire life. He was like the middle fucking linebacker of the other school, like way bigger than me. I was getting a ride home from someone, and I was super fucked up, man. And I was like, I just got to get home. I found a kid who had a license, and I was like, can you give me a ride home? He's giving me a ride home. On the way home, he's like, yo, we got to stop by this McDonald's. Like, apparently shit's going down. And we get to the McDonald's. Nothing's going down. We get out the car, and his lads greet us, and they're like, yo, a bunch of tension is about to happen. Like, people want to fight, but, like, no one's starting it. And I'm like, I want to get my fucking ride home. I want to get my ride home. I'm going to get in here. Let's start this fight, finish this shit, and then, like, let's get out of here. And
What's
so
that
I go
logic?
in. I don't know. Stupid mentality. In hindsight, maybe not the best move.
I like
go
it.
in.
I like it. I'm a fan.
and-
It's a very Hamsey move, you know. It's definitely you.
yeah,
It's you.
no, but
Yeah.
very bad, dude. I go in and I call out the biggest kid in the school, and
Well,
this
smart.
guy fucking rocks me in the face like I've never been rocked in my entire life. Like, I think I have an unbreakable nose. I think I have like a space beneath my nose where like it goes in so that it doesn't break. It's probably like an
SpongeBob
evolutionary
nose, bro.
No, it's got
thing.
suspension, bro.
I don't know, dude. And everyone basically saw me get fucking rocked by this kid, and the floors were slippery because they just cleaned them. And luckily, dude, somehow when we tumbled, like it ended up with me on top of him. And one of my boys comes as I'm getting pulled off of him. One of my boys comes in, fucking lunatic, just comes and rocks him in the face while he's down. Like, and this kid. So everyone thought it was me, dude. So like the story is that I beat this kid's ass who was like way bigger than me, and everyone thought I was like super tough for it in high school. But I was like, dude, that kid fucking would have whooped my ass. Like, he fucking hit me in the face so hard that somehow my face wasn't broken into a million pieces. The floor was wet, so when we tumbled, I somehow ended up on top of him. And then my boy comes in, and there's so many people grabbing both of us that no one could see who hit who, that he hits him in the face, his fucking head bounces off the ground, and he's knocked out. And so now the story of the like what everyone thinks is that I hit this kid so hard that he got knocked out.
And no one saw him get like.
Dude, that's fair. There's people everywhere. He came in and just hit the quick the sneak shot. Yeah, dude. That's holy fuck.
Well, no one wanted to fuck with me after that, dude.
Well, that's good.
That's a net positive in the end there. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And that's how Hamsey became the popular kid. I like it.
Have y'all ever had a high school fight like make it to the news? Did y'all high school and middle school ever have that?
Well, we had at that same McDonald's the year after. I don't want to give too many details, doxing, but we literally had SWAT come into that McDonald's to break up the brawl that happened.
Damn.
This was like a 20 on 20 thing.
What is SWAT? Does SWAT roll up and just fucking shoot a couple shots in the air?
No, dude. But they were
fuck down.
No, not that. But they were throwing high school kids like against the wall. There was one kid who broke his jaw and like sued the sued for police brutality, and he was about to win this case, and then that same kid got a fucking DUI, and so they called it even, dude. They dropped that shit.
They called it even?
Yeah, they fucking called it even. Bro, he fucking crashes BMW into a parked car on the side of the road. He was fucking off his ass. Like, this kid was fucked. The fact that he had a pending police brutality case, like, everything got dropped.
Bro, you probably feel like Captain America if you're SWAT getting called in to break up a high school fight, and you can use like you're allowed to throw the kids around, bro. You're just like,
oh my god,
you gotta
dude.
Feel like a Marvel character just picking them up,
especially
and
because
them,
all
dude.
those kids were probably bullied in high school. That's why they're cops and SWAT now, you know. So
yeah,
like,
probably. Yeah,
they probably went in there hard. They could have used tear gas as well.
No, but they were using batons, like fucking smacking people left and right. I got the fuck out of there. I was like, I got nothing to do with this, dude.
Bro, honestly, like, if I was a SWAT member, like, and I was bored all the time, like, and I got called, like, I want to use a fucking baton, like, once or twice, bro. You give me, like, the green light, I'm smacking 100%. I'm swinging that thing around.
I mean, dude, they're fucking.
I'll throw
that's why they're so power hungry, dude.
Well, there's a difference. So that could have been a SWAT team. That also could have just been a bunch of cops who just had gear on as well.
I don't know if I'm saying SWAT team. I mean,
yeah.
By SWAT team, I mean police with like some kind of riot gear.
Yeah, well, I would assume that they probably just called the police and they like just came in with like gear on and stuff, because most of them have gear. A lot of them do.
But yeah, we were like on the news about this McDonald's that like a riot happened at with like a bunch of people fighting, and
that's crazy. I don't know how this Del Taco was never on the news, because we did that shit like every week. Like every week after the football game, we'd go to this Del Taco and literally like 100 plus people in the parking lot. And, like, it was just the two. You'd look inside, it was the two workers, like empty, dead inside, and then outside.
Dude, what a bad fucking shift to be working, man.
Dude. It's crazy, and it was right across the street from like a big hotel.
When I was in school,
maybe minimum wage with a show.
Can you fucking imagine, dude? Like, why did I have to work tonight?
Do you get hazard pay? Maybe.
It was.
Should you get? You probably should get hazard pay. Oh, I brought this up because I wanted to tell my story. Okay, so one time, do you guys remember like when it was like that big like Popeyes came out with the chicken sandwich, and everyone was like, "Dang, dude, we gotta see what's better, the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich or the Popeye chicken sandwich," and everyone was going to try it.
Dude.
Do you remember that? All right.
Yeah.
So,
fuck yeah,
crazy
bro.
Time, dude. Couldn't get a fucking sandwich anywhere. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you couldn't. And so me and my friend, we lived like 40 minutes from the closest Popeyes, but we needed to know, bro. So like, we're gonna go drive to the nearest Popeyes and we're gonna go try the sandwich. And we go in, we order our sandwich, we're sitting down, and we like had just sat down, we just started to eat them, and behind the counter, two twin sisters, both about 350 pounds, just start wailing on each other. Just a complete, like, the windmill fist fight. And they look almost exactly identical. They're both about 350 pounds, and they're like fighting on the ground in the Popeyes. Like, one of them is getting she starts ripping off her shirt. Okay. And I'm like looking at my friend. I'm like, dude, like, we can't go because we need to have a good experience with this Popeye chicken sandwich. Oh, it's not fair to the Chick-fil-A. Like, we can't now take it home. We can't go somewhere else and eat it. Like, this is piping hot. This is a fresh Sammy. Like, this is how this is supposed to be rated. So we sat there and we ate. I ate the chicken sandwich, and they stopped their scuffle. It lasted probably about like a whole minute, and which felt like forever. And the cops didn't come.
What started it?
No, but I have no idea. But they kind of like did the dap up. They were like, all right, whatever. Like, my bad. Probably should have saved that for home. You probably shouldn't be fist fighting at work with your.
Wait, were they employees or were they just there to get a sandwich?
Oh yeah, no, sorry. Let me clarify. They were working there. Like, yeah, those were employees of the Popeyes. That's what I mean from behind the counter.
Most of videos of people fighting in fast food restaurants, it's usually the employees or an employee and a customer. It's typically like most of the stuff I've seen. But I mean, yeah, you got dinner and a show basically. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, that's a fair trade-off.
Yeah, it was honestly not that bad. Like, when you heard the scuffle, you're like, oh shit! Like, the instant reaction to like commotion like startled me. But then, like, when you see like what's going on, you're like, okay, so these two employees are trying to kill each other. Then you start looking, you're like, oh, there's no way. Like, these are twin sisters. Like, they're almost identical. And they're like a
heavyweight, but you got a free heavyweight bout in the Popeyes. It was a heavyweight bout.
And I think that I don't know. Did you guys try those chicken sandwiches? Do you know? Did you have a favorite between the two?
I mean,
just solid, one bad.
I don't remember this time.
I'm a Chick-fil-A stan, love the Lord's chicken, but it was close.
It's a good sandwich. It's not like I know.
I think I determined that I liked the spicy sandwich from Popeyes more, but I like the regular sandwich from Chick-fil-A more. I think that's kind of where I was at with it.
The best chicken sandwich is you go to Cane's, you get the 2 Texas toasts, and you put the
I'm also a firm believer this is like you could go to Chick-fil-A one day and you could go to Popeyes one day and one could be better than the other because it depends on the freshness too. Like, you might get lucky and get that one piping hot, like the fresh.
Bro, how dare you introduce an idea that makes sense, bro, in this debate? Are you kidding me?
Fuck you, man. You come in here and you just start making sense.
Bro, I had Popeyes in Mississippi, and that shit was like insane. I could never eat another Popeyes again, like a Popeyes in some.
Dude, you hit the goal. You hit the right. I'm telling you, it's a manager too, dude. Whoever's fucking managing that place, that is like, that is big. That's big time.
That sandwich was so good, dude. And I was like, dude, Popeyes is fire. And then I had Popeyes in Orlando, and it was like, dude, this is
it's the story of my life. Where I used to live, I would die on a hill defending Wendy's. Like, it was the greatest fucking. And now I moved here, my Wendy's sucks, bro. I've been there like twice in the last year and a half. I used to go like at least once every week, bro. Back in the where at the other Wendy's, and it's a completely. And that's why we get into these great arguments because it's just.
Yeah, I think it really is the management. You got like fucking Ron Ron who's cracking the whip, and then on the other store you got John. He's not doing shit, bro. He's just letting shit happen. He's just getting the paycheck. He's not in there. He's not managing anything.
No, it's very true. Like it is.
Poor John, dude.
Since we're on the topic, it's 3 a.m. You're 7 drinks in. You're starving. Your boy's saying you could have any fast food you want right now.
I'm just snapping my fingers and it appears in front of me. This is what we're saying.
Let's just say you're in the perfect moment where whatever you wanted was there.
Well, here's the thing, dude. You posed that question, but there is also like there's an aspect of going to get it if it's a certain place. Yes. That's the journey of getting.
That's included.
That's included. Okay, if that's included, I'm probably gonna go to Waffle House, dude. Honestly, that's just me though.
But it's something that's like open at that time.
Waffle House is your choice.
Yeah,
Anything.
If I'm 7 drinks deep and I get to go there and it's the experience, 100% I'm going to Waffle House. That's just
Let's say it's fast food, like you're getting it on the way home. You're not going to sit down.
I'm not sitting. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Yeah, Waffle House, I guess is.
I mean, dude,
it's fast food, but it is kind of
Taco Bell for me, man.
It does have to be Taco Bell.
Like,
man,
growing up,
man, it's different because Taco Bell, you gotta order it, and it's like I'm not gonna like be picking it up on the way home. There might be other places that are easier to pick up before I get in my pizza places.
All conditions are the same. We're just talking.
I don't know.
Right
there's this pizza place like next to this nightclub that I go to in DC called Flash. It's a house and techno venue, and there's this pizza place next to it called Gay Pizza. That's not the actual name of it, but I can't remember what it's called. Everyone calls it Gay Pizza because that's like hella
So
gay
good,
in there, and
Frenchy
they
gay? Is
have
that
a
what it
big
is? Oh.
rainbow flag on top of it. They're very popular with the gays, but their pizza's fucking ridiculous. Like, this pizza will change your life, dude. I am always
It'll make it gay, bro.
Dude, gay pizza's probably good. I mean, I'd have gay pizza,
dude,
for sure.
Anytime I am on U Street in DC, like, I go to Gay Pizza.
Yeah, I said Waffle House
on South Beach.
If I say Waffle House, but if I'm hitting the option here, I'd probably Cookout. I don't know if you guys have been there. I don't
heard of it. Yeah, I saw all the signs when we were in Tennessee.
I've heard the legends. I've never had Cookout. I've heard.
Yeah. So it's definitely nostalgic, especially for me and Tits, because me and him have definitely been there many a times, just absolutely obliterated out of our minds.
That's like a late night place.
I've heard great things.
Yeah. But it's great. It was great in college too, because the prize, like you get everybody has their Cookout meal ready to go. Like I'm big double 2 quesadillas, big double burger, 2 quesadillas always.
See, I like.
Tits,
what was
yours?
It was
I'd love to do
the
a
big
tour
double
of.
bacon, and then the chicken nuggets, and then always Oreo milkshake. Always Oreo milkshake.
Okay. Sorry.
I'd love to do a tour of the country of like these kind of places. Like I've heard the legends of Cookout. I've never had it myself. I always heard of Raising Cane's. Actually, Krylax, you were with me for my first Raising Cane's. He walked my hand.
In Vegas. Let's go.
He walked my hand
remember that.
through. He was like, when they ask you this, you're gonna say this. You're gonna sub extra bread, and like I felt really taken care of. It's always good to have someone there, but like I'd love to see all of these kinds of places. In and out if you go to West Coast.
Yeah, so that's my answer. My favorite thing to roll up to like at night is like the 1 a.m. rolling up to In and Out with like the party of 15. Like that's the most fun. Like that place, it just, oh man, that was my favorite growing up. Like that.
Oh, I love some.
I got a question for you, T Papa. Did you ever go to Tony Mark's?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Dude, that's the Vegas, like what Seth was talking about. You're talking about, it's called Cookout, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in Vegas, there's this place called Tony Mark's, and it's open 4:20 till 4:20. Like that is
interesting.
The hour.
Oh,
that's
and
solid.
They have, bro, the menu. They have the best stuff on there, bro. And we'd go there in the middle of the night all the time. They had like the fried Nutella and banana sandwich, like all this stuff, like the best drunk food ever. And then for a while they closed it and they actually reopened it, but it's just in a shitty area now.
Cookout,
that's the OG Vegas restaurant.
Saint Ted's mentioned the shakes. That's another thing that they have all these different types of milkshakes. Like they have like fucking, I don't even remember how many things. There's like 20. I don't know. There's a lot. They also have the shake of the week. That was, how much was the shake of the week? It was like $1, I think.
I don't think it was $1. I think it was like $2.50. It was like $2.50. But
it was super cheap. If you got the shake of the week, it was very cheap. And you could just, you get like a large, like super cheap. And then, that was always a thing. They're like, if she can suck the cookout shake through a straw, like you should marry her. It's just like, it's like a fucking, it's not a high quality milkshake by any means. It's fucking ice cream in a cup, basically.
Do they have that in Orlando? Yo, this time next week, we're going to be recording the pod in
there
Orlando,
might be
aren't
a
we?
cookout down there. I'm not sure. But I mean, I just have fond memories walking in there. There's like somebody standing on the table. There's like a girl like fucking laying on the floor. Like, it's just like, that place is always insane. If you go in there past 1 a.m., it's just
my kind of vibe.
An absolute madhouse, especially in any college town. Because I went to the one in Knoxville a couple times, like right next to University of Tennessee, and dude, fucking insane.
I found a secret gem in Orlando.
Crazy.
Actually. So we can go for the late night.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, it's called El Burro Loco.
Dude, we're going there.
Okay, tacos.
Yep, it's like El Burro. It's got like birria, everything.
That was the was the plan for the so we're going to go to Epcot. After Epcot, that was the plan to go there.
Oh, bro.
I have it on there.
That
so.
place, dude, it's so
How drunk
good.
do you think we're going to get at Epcot?
Oh, very, very
Absolutely
drunk.
Absolutely smashed.
Yeah, very drunk.
Smashed, bro.
I've
been watching videos of all the parks.
Dumbass.
I'm very like, dude, we're gonna get like, there's a lot of worlds in Epcot, and if we're all getting drinks at all of them, like, oh my
Bro,
god.
I did it. I ordered every drink in every country.
Yeah, that's just,
last
like
time I went.
That's
it cost me nothing short of like $400 probably, I think. But
yeah.
Every drink at every country.
How'd that cost you $400? What were you getting, bro?
Every drink at every country. Do you know how many countries there are? And like you get every drink. There's like 3 to 4 drinks at every country.
Almost 300 countries in the world.
Oh, you had one of every drink in each country.
Every drink at every country. That's what I'm saying. Not
how did
like
you
one drink at every
get
country.
out of there alive? That's like enough to kill you.
Oh, it was a lot. I was there like all day. Like I was there all day. It was during the Food and Wine Festival, and I ended in Mexico. Which, in hindsight, I should have started in Mexico. I actually started in Australia. And then went like, it goes Australia, Canada, and then you go into like France and stuff. But if you hindsight, starting in Mexico, because ending in Mexico like with those drinks was not the best.
With the tequila.
Yeah, it wasn't the best move to end there. But yeah, dude, absolutely hammered, bro. We're gonna be
so global, dude.
Yeah, so there's 11 countries. So you went through 11 countries and
33,
had every
33 drinks. Some of them were flights, so
yeah, you would be
I was really happy you didn't die of alcohol poisoning. Jesus Christ, we need to watch you.
Bro, you need to watch me.
That's a lot of alcohol that you consumed.
Watching me, I'm watching you guys. Like, let's get the relationship straight here.
I'm not watching anyone.
Watching y'all.
I'm calling fully cap that you had 33 mixed drinks in one day.
They weren't full size. They weren't mixed, no, and they weren't full size drinks either. But they were 33. Like probably like I had around like 13, 14 drinks total, I would say.
Okay. I was say I did it recently. I've done it when I was younger one time, but like I think I was like 22, but I did it like somewhat recently with Zoe, and I was dragging her at the end. I was like, we each did one drink in each country. At the end of it, I was
my concern.
I was dragging her to the exit.
Are those all drinks of like different kinds of alcohol?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
No, I'm throwing up all over the place.
No, you'd be all right. I just feel like the thing is we just need to pace it. Like, don't go crazy. You don't have to chug the drink and then go straight. Like, you can hang out in the place, drink the drink slowly. You don't have to go like kill it and then go to the next place. Like, we got all day.
I wasn't slamming it and running. Like, and I had food too because it was during the Food and Wine Festival. So, and this was over the course of I probably got there around like 1 p.m. and I left at 9. So 8 hours. Like, I had time to process the alcohol, but I was drunk, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I don't know. I think I want to go. I want to go the opposite route. I want to let's pound them. Let's fucking get blackout. Let's get tossed out.
I think we should have a good pace, but not too crazy. Like good pace, but not. No, I don't want to chug. I want to hang out for a little bit at each place, a little bit, just at least just kind of walk around, see it. But
Well,
I think we should have like
I
think we should have like a good pace, but like we don't want to get kicked out.
We got to find the sweet spot. It's not too fast.
How funny would it be
if
slow. One person got kicked out? Who's getting kicked out? Besides Hamsey.
Tasty. I would give it to Tasty or Hamsey. Tasty just because he gets too drunk and do something stupid. Well, actually, no. Mel will take care of him. Mel will take care of him. Yeah, Mel will take care of him. So she's not gonna let him get kicked out. So yeah, I have to go with Hamsey. But I'm not gonna let Hamsey get. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
No, I never get kicked out, dude.
Jake C because he has a diabetic fucking is insulin, like he has a medical emergency.
He's gonna get kicked out.
It's gonna be someone who doesn't drink, dude.
Yeah, Jake C's gonna almost die, and he's not gonna get kicked out. He's gonna get escorted out by the stretcher. That's
I finagle my way out of situations.
I don't think it would be insulin related. He's just like he's not the biggest guy, so he's gonna that liver is gonna have to process as much as my liver's processing. Like, good fucking luck with that, dude. My liver's way bigger.
Yeah, maybe Jake for medical reasons. Maybe Reed. We've not met Reed before. He could do something.
Reed could die. I'm gonna say, dude, Annie could die. We could lose Annie in Epcot. That's definitely a possibility. Yeah. Reed could die. Jake C could
Noble
die.
could just pull his dick out at any moment. So there's that too. At least it's not Magical
Reed's
Kingdom
military.
though. Wouldn't be as bad probably.
So I feel like he has he can handle his shit. I feel like.
I will say I've never been around
guys
Nick
and
Noble.
alcohol is like the worst combination. What are you talking about?
I don't know, but usually they can like boss up in the moment. You know what I mean? Like
okay, tolerance. That's fair. That's fair.
They can like say, all right, I'm on the serious mode now. But who knows?
That's fair.
It's really wild. It's a wild card with our group. You really find the person you least expect. If Mick was coming, I'd say it'd be Mick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Mick's a fucking, yeah.
No one drinks more than him when he drinks.
Love Mick.
Unless he's sober again. Then he's...
I can see... Well, no, Olive's not coming. I'll say Olive's a good choice. He could say something crazy to somebody when he's drunk. Olive gets pretty brave when he's drunk, so... I could see that, but...
Dude, it's not Olive's fault that these married women hit on him in front of their husbands, bro. Like, why are we... He's
no, I just say that about when he fucking was talking shit to the Incredible Hulk and then acting like me and fucking Tasty are about to back him up, dude. When we were in Arizona, bro.
Yeah,
dude. It's like, you guys totally do that too. No, we don't.
If I had you and Tasty, I would talk all the shit, bro. I'd be like, yo, you guys got my back, right?
Simpson meme where he goes into the bush. That's gonna be me, bro. Slowly sliding back. You got this, boss. Get in there.
I try to have my back if we get jumped, but if I'm starting shit, I don't think they're gonna.
I got your back in the fact that if someone else jumped in, I'm not gonna let that happen. Also, if that guy's like pummeling you and you're like fucking about to die, obviously, we gotta stop that guy for sure, But like, if you're squaring up 1-on-1, I believe in the fair fight,
Yeah.
I don't
get after it.
I believe in the fair fight until exactly Hamsey's losing. We gotta but if Hamsey's losing, then we might gang up for a quick second on the other guy.
Just give him a little, push him off.
Exactly.
Give him
a little something.
Pass me the brass knuckles, dude.
What, Hamsey get like a fucking dick shot in as he's like getting pulled off,
Come on, man, make me look good, dude.
Let him go for a second, yeah.
Dude, you already knocked the biggest guy in high school, okay? You've already had your moment, man.
Yeah, you had your glory.
Somebody else's turn,
no one knows
okay?
that,
We have to let Olive knock out the biggest guy now or something.
The good old days are over.
Yeah.
Dude, go ahead.
I wanted to say, speaking of getting kicked out of bars and stuff, I had a full circle moment this weekend.
Did you get kicked out again?
No, I went back to a bar that I didn't get kicked out of, but almost.
The Drake and Josh bar?
Okay, so not that one, but
there was
the Meet Me Halfway one.
Oh, you went to the Meet Me Halfway one?
Yes. So
with the asshole DJ.
Short,
this is the asshole.
I told this on the pod a long time ago. Long story short, there's this bar. They don't have a DJ. They play on the Spotify device behind the bar. The bartenders just play the music. They were playing LMFAO and shit. I asked them, hey, can you play Meet Me Halfway by the Black Eyed Peas? Totally on par with what you're playing. I'm not asking you to do a fucking left turn. I gave bro $30. I said, put this song on. Not only is it a banger, which is like
Meet Me Halfway.
I was feeling the song.
Right at the corner is where I wanna wait
for you.
Thank you. That's a banger song, dude. Bro, dude, if that shit came on in the bar, bro, I feel like if we're all drunk, like that's gonna be a bop, bro. Like that
but it's also very. It worked with what they're doing. It made fucking sense, dude. And I was like, I just want to be nice because I don't want to be annoying and request a song. Here's $30. And the bartender was fucking with me all night. Like, he said he was gonna play it next. And then a couple songs later, he's like, I never said I was gonna play it next. I said I was gonna play it in the next hour. I was like, dude, why are you fucking with me? Just play the fucking song. It works with what you're doing. Like why you fucking with me, dude? I gave you $30. And then like 2 hours later, I went up to him and I was like, give me the money back. I was like, you have been fucking with me all night. You told me we were going to play the song within the next hour. You're not a fucking DJ, dude. You're a bartender playing on your fucking Spotify device. And he gets pissed. So he goes, oh, okay. So he turns around and grabs the shared tip jar that all the bartenders share and puts it in front of me and pulls the $30 out and gives it to me. So when he pulls out this tip jar, all the other bartenders start walking up and they see that and they're like, yo, why the fuck are you pulling money out of our shared tips and giving it back to this guy? And I tell them all, yeah, I gave him $30 to play Meet Me Halfway, and he didn't play it. That was 2 hours ago. And they all looked at him like, dude, what the fuck? Like, that's a sick song, bro. Like, why didn't you all play that? I was like, that's not my fucking problem. I'm out of here. So I went to this wedding this weekend, and the after party for the wedding was at this bar. Oh this girl rented that entire bar.
Damn.
That this happened at. And she comes up to me as we get there and she's like, yo, like, would you mind taking over the aux? And I was like, would I fuck?
That's your favorite question, bro.
Bro, did you play Meet Me Halfway?
You should play it a few times.
The first song I started.
You thought of it immediately. You were like, I need this here.
Dude, when she said that to me, I was like, oh my God. This is like a fucking movie right now.
Like, the only thing that would have made it better is if that guy was like working the event and he was there and you fucking saw him and then you just like put it on.
I wish I could remember what he looked like, dude. I mean, maybe, who knows, dude? This is only like last year.
That'd be funny if you see him in the back of the room. He's like cleaning a fucking glass. He's like, here's the song. He like snaps back. He's like, no, he's
yo,
back.
You hear this, dude?
Oh God.
But yeah, I got on. I took that aux and I looked at it in my hands, and I fucking felt like Frodo putting on the ring, dude. Like, I played the absolute motherfuck out of Meet Me Halfway, and
wait, I don't know
just
why
felt
this
like
just
the end
reminded
of
me.
a journey.
Did you ever return that speaker in Vegas?
No, I gave it to Tasty.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you know, there's a speaker that I brought to Tennessee as a Yamaha speaker. I never know what happened to that speaker. I know if someone took that or if the Airbnb took it. I don't have it. So I don't ever know what happened to that one either.
A speaker?
Yeah, I brought like a nice, like on our Tennessee event, I brought a nice Yamaha speaker. And left it down.
We've got like a list of speakers that we've gone through at our meetup.
Left it down
in Tennessee.
Yes, and I left it downstairs.
And this is probably going to happen in Orlando.
We were looking for a speaker. We didn't have one. We used the one that was in the house.
No, that was mine. It was a Yamaha speaker. I have there's video of it in the vlog. It has a red sticker on top of it.
Yeah, it was his speaker that he brought.
Yeah.
So we're probably going to do this.
You remember the speakers they had in the house? Like they had like it looked like a vintage.
They had that one was upstairs. That was like the old one that upstairs. But the one we put downstairs was mine. That was mine.
So it was like, was it a big speaker or like a handheld one?
This is pretty good size. It's like I think the time I bought it, it was like $300. But I bought that speaker like 6 years ago.
So there's that one. There's the one that we bought in Vegas that me and Crowlex went to buy at Best Buy, and we gave that to Tasty at the end.
The one in San Diego we gave to Neil.
The one at San Diego we gave to Lopsy, yes. That one, we didn't really know what we were getting into with our Airbnb. And I remember the first night we were like halfway through our party and I can't remember what we were using, some small thing that someone brought with them. And
usually Tasty's always got that little one he brings all the time. He's got like this little one that gets the job done in a hotel in Vegas, you know?
It was like that.
Perfect.
We were using something along that lines, and me and T-Papa were just like on the side of the party, like, this is not going to cut it for the whole week. And I opened up my app, on my Amazon app, and I was like, this is a PA speaker that I can get to our house tomorrow. I was like, will you split the cost with me? And we just sent that shit, and he Venmo'd me on the spot. And then we just used that the whole week. And then I think that's the one we gave to Lopsy.
What's the music choice for Orlando? We have a pretty big open backyard, so we need
fucking
a
hell,
decent
dude.
speaker, yeah.
I mean, this Airbnb is giant. Bro. Hopefully they actually have a sound system that we can just plug into so we don't have to buy our own.
The one we had...
I could bring like a, I mean, I live here. I have a dope sound system.
That sounds good.
An audio interface. Then
I will say like that's like the one thing that I think all of us are like not snobs with, but like we like our music. Like music is like I need it. Like I need my music. That's just like when I'm chilling. I know, right? I
have 2 studio monitors and a sub. Like if I brought that, we could wake up the neighborhood with that shit.
We really don't mess around when it comes to our music. I'm down to whatever the best is.
I also think
like,
we've gotten very unlucky with the Airbnbs we've gotten not having. Like, dude, the prices of the Airbnbs that we've gone into, like all the trips we've taken, those usually have surround sound system, like whole house or big speaker situations, and somehow none of them have.
Yeah. Wasn't the one in Vegas, at least in the living room there? Didn't they have a decent one at least? Or was okay?
We had a TV.
No,
it was
they
a TV,
had,
right?
They had
nothing.
There
they didn't
were,
even have a smart
there
TV.
were speakers in the ceiling, but we couldn't find out how.
We couldn't figure out how to use them. That's
remember?
What it was. I remember we saw the speakers and we were like, "Oh hell yeah!" And we couldn't figure it out. I remember now.
Yeah, we spent like the whole week trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
they're meant for they don't hook them up like that for the the Airbnbs. So the TVs aren't compatible. They're just built in for the TV.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense for Airbnb owners. They're not going to put anything in there that's like easily to break like that. It just makes sense that they're not going to do that. I mean, I get why they do it, but it does suck.
Also, they don't want to incentivize parties. Like, hey guys, we got a sick fucking speaker system.
I get that. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, I get it.
One thing we've gotten really lucky on our trips is that all of our houses had either neighbors or we didn't get bitched at ever. I don't think
it's insane.
Like we never had a noise complaint once.
Never.
Yeah, I don't think we're too crazy loud though. I mean, we're loud, but it's not like insanity. You know, we didn't have.
I mean, we know what we're doing. Like,
yeah. It wasn't too bad.
I really thought Vegas, we maybe have been like. I thought there was a chance we were gonna get busted in Vegas, but no.
Bro, we were in a cul-de-sac in the middle of nowhere with no HOA. That was like the least chance.
But, yeah.
I'm just like, but if that one close neighbor was not cool with it, it would have been an issue. You know, like the one.
The San Diego one. If we didn't have that deaf grandma, then
that was huge.
Do you remember that?
Dude, shout out deaf grandma.
Not
she could
Uber
just hear the
drivers,
vibration.
though.
She was just in the room, fucking feeling the vibe.
Hell yeah, she was vibing, bro. Because we had a party every night in that place, and I remember she was just like non-existent.
I remember that being way louder than Vegas. In my opinion, it just felt way louder. I felt like it was like I felt like that fucking place was vibrating. There's so many people there too that we just didn't even know.
No, we had a better sound system for
it was a smaller space with a bigger speaker.
Yeah, and more people, I think, at one point.
Than Vegas?
On like the chill nights. On the chill nights, yes. On the quote unquote like just random nights. Yeah. Because I know like Vegas,
I don't know, bro.
Vegas, we had the one night where we planned to have a ton of people there, and there was a ton of people there, so like it was okay. But there was definitely some nights in San Diego where we did not plan to have a ton of people there, and I look up and Tasty's looking at me like he's terrified because he fucking signed the fucking paper for that place, and there's like 80 people in there, and it's Thursday, and he's like, dude.
So I guess that's something to anticipate, that when we get to Orlando, we might have to buy a speaker of some kind, figure it out. Also,
It's kind of a cool tradition, I think.
We don't have to buy a speaker. We don't have to buy a speaker.
Oh yeah, let Krylax bring us stuff. Yeah, he's got us. Yeah.
But also this time next week, we'll all be doing this pod in person.
Yeah, we will be. We'll be doing the podcast in person for the two. Yeah, that'd be nice. No, 100.
200.
No, we're doing 2 podcasts, but the next one will be 100 in total.
102.
Wait, someone's bringing we gotta have like a laptop or something, right? Like because
I'm bringing the base laptop. So yes.
Thankfully, we have a producer. He's experienced. He's been through the trials and errors. This time, like we've done the IRL podcast. The first one was bad. The second one was a little better. This one, the third time, it's gonna be a charm. We have the
Joe Rogan probably went through the same thing.
for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
But so next episode will be episode 100 in person Saturday night in Orlando. 100.
Fuck yeah, dude.
How fucking sick is that?
It's felt like more than 100 podcasts.
Bro, Krylax, you just came on, bro. Like...
No. Not me like on, but like total, bro.
Hey, dude, I'm just glad you're here, okay?
He's like, I feel like I only started last month, man.
That's like a bit on like 10 totals. Like, bro, it felt like a lifetime.
Bro, you've just been living with the existential dread of
this
being
shit
around
hard,
us
bro.
for so many months.
Every week I'm like, bro, fuck again.
Oh my
like,
fucking god,
dude. Ham just called me. He's like, are you coming? I'm like, bro, fuck, I guess. Like, shit, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, dude.
But yeah,
we talked about we can go over the excuses for this week. Me and Krylax were late today. We owned it though. We fucked up, but we made it. We're a little late.
I've been waking up at 10 p.m. every day, so that's why. Like
10 p.m.
That's
what
not good.
What the fuck is your life
like,
like?
That's not good,
bro.
10 p.m.?
Why is that not good, bro? Like, I get 9 hours.
I'm just. It's not good or bad. It's just what the fuck.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on that's got you waking up at 10 p.m.? That's gonna.
Yeah, it's just curious.
You ain't working night shift at the factory, bro. Like if you worked at a factory, I could, but there's no factory. I don't think you're working at. So what's going on?
It's a mix of insomnia. It's a mix of I'm just always naturally been a degen. Like I don't know what it is. Like my brain turns on at around like 6 p.m. or like 7 p.m.
Dude, so
then, like,
go ahead.
Goes from there. No, I just mean like that's about it. Like I'm just on the degen. I wake up at 10 p.m. I'll go to sleep at like sometimes like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. Sometimes like later. It depends. Sometimes earlier. I got blackout curtains in the room, so it could be any fucking time, bro. I just like as long as the sun is absent, then I'm good.
So my dad has been dealing with insomnia for a couple years. And, like, it's honestly pretty bad. Like, I'll be late night gaming and I still hear him, like, just pacing around upstairs at, like, 4 or 5 a.m. Like, dude, you got to figure this shit out. And so someone recommended him CBD gummies to help sleep. And honestly, it was like a switch. Like, he's sleeping through the night. Great. Everyone's happy to see him well rested in the day. Like, it's all nice. And this was going on for months, dude. And then one day, we're at dinner, and my mom, like, opens up the new package of gummies that he gets, and she's like, dude, these are THC.
Dude, you've told the story 3 times, bro.
I remember this. Yeah, you told us.
No, I want to hear. Though.
Do you need these gummies? No bullshit. No, I swear you've told the story 4 times. I swear, dude. I'm not crazy. You've told the story 4 times.
No one listens to the podcast, man. They haven't heard this, dude.
The thing is, every podcast I listen to, bro, they still tell the same 5 stories, anyways. Like I just like hearing it again.
Bro, there was this one time.
I was like, wait, he's definitely told this. I've heard this multiple times.
Bro, there was this one time where we were at TwitchCon and Identify was hanging out, and when he said bye to us, he dapped up T-Pop and he said, "Yo, peace out, whales."
Dude,
like,
that is a good
I
story.
remember that.
That
was
story.
so funny, bro.
That's like
I take
that, bro.
I know.
I'm like,
I think I actually legitimately told that on the spot. Like,
I heard that in person and audibly laughed. I was sitting there when he was dapping him up, and I
dude, I was kind of like off to the right when that happened. And I was just like,
bro, I laughed so hard, like I cackled out loud.
Okay, I brought that up as a meme, but here we are actually talking about it. But dude, I think every one of my ex-girlfriends has told me that my most annoying trait is retelling stories.
Really?
Dude, I'm your fucking girlfriend. Stop.
You're the closest thing I've had to a girlfriend in fucking years, dude.
That's honestly true.
So get used to it, bro.
Yeah.
We fucking
having dead silence. What the fuck do they want? Like, at least you're filling the air with some
we talk. I tell you about my
Dude,
day.
I'll take your side.
We banter. We argue. Like, dude, honestly, you're as close to the girlfriend as I've had for a while.
I want to know if your dad does he still sneak THC gummies? You think?
Well, he knew.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, if he knew, and if your mom made him switch back to CBD,
not every day, but
okay.
This was pretty big, dude. Honestly, because my dad was very anti-weed. My dad was very.
You're saying this was like his gateway.
It's a gateway to him being cool.
Bro, it's my whole life. I grew up Mormon, and my mom goes and picks up shit at the dispo for me now when she goes and gets her shit. Like, it's just weird.
My life has changed a lot since this. Like.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Does your dad want to come to Orlando? Is he sick?
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to bring up RuneScape's pod.
You just get a pet?
I just got a blood shard that I killed less than 50% of, so the drop actually showed up on the ground. Sorry, we can cut that out. That's fucked. That's fucked.
You can leave that in, dude. Hey, dude, sit the fuck down.
Bro, that's
actually fucked.
Dude, that's actually not cool. Oh, man.
So what's the problem with it showing up on the ground?
He's an Iron Man.
Out of the loop.
I can't.
He can't grab it.
And I killed this fucking... And it's just on the ground here right now. Like, if you guys want to come pick this up, you can literally come pick it up.
I'm not on my main. Go snag that, Seth. Are you going to go?
Bro, I have $2 billion in cash. I don't need that.
Dude, just for the culture.
I just closed my launcher. I'm gonna do. I'm flying.
For the culture,
just fucking
leave it on the ground. For the culture, leave it on the ground.
I wanted to despawn. Fuck Iron Man.
That's insane.
Bro, this is the stupidest fucking game ever.
For those who don't know,
I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah, for those who don't know, what is that drop rate?
The first podcast I was ever on, in the middle of the conversation, I think it was Cute Neeks, was like, "Ooh, blood shard." Like, I'll never forget. Every time someone says blood shard, I'll never forget that.
1 in 1,500 is just dropped to the ground and disappeared. Oh man, dude, I can't even imagine.
No one even picked it up. There's a guy here.
It's a bot, probably. Oh no, the bots are good at picking it up.
He's wearing a Slayer helmet.
My only agenda I've ever pushed in RuneScape is add blood shard to theater blood drop table 1 in 50 chest. That's
Dude,
it.
Please,
that's one of 2 of mine.
That's my only agenda.
And Fasani drop rates nerf them, and they're actually happening now, which is kind of crazy. I feel like
that's all I got for him, dude.
Yeah. No, we've had a few. We've had a few times here and there where it gets like mentioned during the pod. I mean, we've had like a couple pets that have happened. T-Papa, didn't you get the?
I got runecrafting pet, and I've gotten blood shards during the pod.
Yeah, Zoe got one, I think.
I'll prepare you guys. Like the day I get mining pet, like I'm gonna lose my. If I get it on here, like I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm at 20.
It's the shittiest pet.
I'm at 24 mil mining though, so like I've been grinding.
I got thieving pet. It was a dude.
But I was doing the pod. This thing. So, yeah.
I mean, those kind of things are worth.
Wait, what were we talking about before the RuneScape?
My dad taking edibles.
Edibles,
was your dad
Waffle House being superior to Denny's in every facet.
Not every facet.
I've never been to a Waffle House, and I'd still pick Waffle House over Denny's.
You know what's funny? It's funny, like the fight thing. You guys are like telling about like your fight stories. I was like, well, I had one. I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna. You guys talking about SWAT team 20 versus 20. I was gonna tell you like, yeah, there's this like little market down the road from the high school where people pull up in their trucks. There'd be like a fight like every couple days. Like it's usually girls fighting too. It was
that's actually cool. What happened at my high school, and it happened 3 times, and I remember specifically there was 3 times where it was like, oh, dude, so and so is gonna fight after school. Oh, dude, these 2 are gonna fight. Oh, we're going to the park because it might like allegedly like the fights would happen at the park, you know. And all 3 times that like we were all gearing for this fight, like I don't know, the school found out, pulled them both in, and already suspended them both. And like, there's no fight.
Someone who's a rat.
Yeah,
what a fucking narc.
Yeah, so like they
Who narks to the school about a fight? Oh, these kids are about to fight.
Fucking, I don't know, losers. But yeah, it happened 3 times. It's very disappointing.
Yeah. I was gonna tell you though, I think I've told. Speaking of retold stories, I think I've told before. I don't know. I think I have. The fights I've seen at Waffle House, of the 4 of them, 3 of them were the employees fighting. Every time,
Each
the
other?
employees. Yeah. They're fighting each other. The best one, as which I told her, was like, it was a catchweight bout because, we'll say, Jasmine, she was 350 probably pushing. And Courtney was 120, maybe. Little catchweight bout. You can probably imagine what happened. Courtney got some flying lessons, okay, into the grill multiple times. She got fucking obliterated. This girl had her by the hair and was just like, it was like fucking Hulk slamming like Loki, just fucking beating her against the fucking grill, just beating the shit out of her. It was pretty wild.
Where do they get the, like, I get you're pissed about whatever you're pissed about, but, like, you gotta have some sort of common sense to say, like, there's no hope for this turning out positively.
Jasmine's a little thick. Like, she's built. She's out of your weight class. I don't know what she's doing, but
They work at Waffle House.
I don't know where this is. I don't know where this is or where they do this, but I saw, like, it's 2 girls in an octagon, and there was, like, this one, like, huge girl, like, who was just, like, waddling around the arena, like, chasing these smaller ones, and their whole strategy was to tire her out. I think I don't even know where I just saw this, like, the other day.
Good strategy.
Was it on Twitter or something? But I don't know what type of fight there is where there's, like you said, like a catchweight, but this looked like there was an octagon and there was like refs and shit, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's I know those are sometimes it's in Europe somewhere that they do stuff like that where they have like those crazy, it's like for show fights basically, where they just like have like insane, or they'll just have like some huge guy versus some like small, like actual, it's like a trained fighter, but he's like way smaller. Like they'll have like they do like, it's kind of like a circus fight, but it's like regulated.
It's like WWE
with refs.
Yeah,
it's like, WWE, but I hate to say real because I respect what WWE does. Like I respect them fully as athletes, and I know they're putting their body through fucking hell. But like the fighting ass, like the actual like that it's like actually they're trying to hurt each other. I guess like with
it takes more energy to fake fight. Sometimes.
You know, I 100% believe it, dude. I respect what they do. Like that's
to purposefully go as hard as you can, but also pull your punches. Like
these guys
realized they're trained. They're actors. That's
the thing is like, we're like, oh, they're just fucking juice heads. Like, dude, go to any gym in America. There's juice heads fucking everywhere. If they could be in the WWE, they would. They gotta be able to talk. They gotta be able to act. They have to be able to do acrobatics. Like those guys are fucking athletes, and like they're acting too. Like it's.
Yeah, they don't let them take steroids anymore.
All right. Yeah, no.
I mean, they don't, dude.
Nah, bro. All right.
What are you talking about?
Come on now. Stop the cap.
No. Like that. I know that's been a thing in the past, but like there have been people who have fucking died and gotten all sorts of health complications from that, and they're like not allowed to let them do it. Like they have to.
Brother, they're juicing, man. They're juicing, man.
You think John Cena looks like that naturally at 50 years old, boss?
Dude, have you seen John Cena recently at 50 years old?
No, you
He's
can't
not
see
looking
him,
the
bro.
same, dude.
You can't see him.
Fuck off. I should have used him as an
You
example,
can't
bro.
see
I should have used him as an example. God damn it.
Can't see him. Time is now.
It's okay, man. I'll let you just enjoy your.
That's okay, man. That's okay. I just bought two $300 tickets for SmackDown when they come to DC in August.
Dude, I don't know. Listen, I wish UFC let them juice again, dude. With the pre-USADA UFC was fucking insane. Like the fighters were fucking. It was crazy. I mean, it was more entertaining.
I used to watch the Hardy Brothers when I was in elementary school. Like the Hardy Brothers are my favorite.
Dude,
wrestling.
Just the excitement of like Brock Lesnar versus Uberim, which Alistair Overeem, they called him Uberim when he was juiced to the gills. Like them going up to weigh in was one of the most insane things. Like just seeing these two guys, like who are just, they looked like freaks. Like just absolute freaks.
Absolute freaks, man.
Dude,
or like Triple H, bro, and his Triple H in his prime looked like a fucking. He was a muscular triangle, bro. Man,
I don't know, man. Listen, dude, I don't know enough to die on this hill. All I know is that at one point it was a thing where it was normal, and they caught heat for letting their stars put themselves through this physical shit where they're taking drugs that are like ultimately leading to them dying and having all sorts of health complications, and now they're like not allowed to let them do that again anymore. So they're like supposed to test them publicly. I think I'm sure there's all the ways around it and stuff, and they talk about the diets and stuff that they have to go on, and like I don't know, who knows, man. I'm sure there's like they're cutting every corner possible. But, like, that's what they're publicly saying is that they're not letting them do that.
Well, that's the thing is just like steroids, right? There's a lot of negative connotation with steroid use, but there's a whole spectrum to steroid use. Like what you're using it for, the different types of steroids you're using. Because, like, there's obviously all steroids, anabolic steroids, they're, like, in the long run, yeah, it's bad for you. But there's a whole spectrum to that. There's stuff that's pretty, like, minimal, like, effective to your health, and there's stuff that is, like, really bad.
That's what I want to ask. Is steroids one specific thing, or is it an umbrella term?
Dude, it's a huge umbrella term.
It's an umbrella term.
Massive
umbrella And there's,
term.
like, gray area with steroids, too. Like, people argue over what
so I'm
is,
sure
like...
I'm sure they're in the gray area.
No, I'm sure those guys are taking stuff, but it's not negligent like you're saying, like in the past, where they just like fuck it, they're pumping whatever they can to their system just to get fucking as crazy as possible. I'm sure it's changed, and
I bet you WWE kind of wants to have their hands like off of it, like, hey guys, don't.
Well, that's their thing is they don't want to be liable for like what they are doing. I mean, dude, Chris Benoit and shit, like they got a lot of heat for all the stuff they let him do.
There's also tons of steroids that are like, there's stuff for like endurance, performance type steroids essentially that are not like for like building physique, which I'm sure a lot of those guys use stuff like that too, which is going to be way more like beneficial to them in a fucking performative thing where they're flying through the air and they're fucking doing exhaustive acts over and over again.
Yeah.
So like there's it's a whole umbrella for sure. 100%.
Yeah, no, I mean, and there's other drugs they're using too. Yeah, like you said, like it has nothing to do with the steroids and stuff. Like you just mentioned Jeff Hardy. Like there was a match he went into where they literally had to call the match off on the spot because this dude came out so drugged up, like he couldn't even wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wondered, like, I would like to just jump off the top of one of those ropes and just land on the mat, just see what it feels like. I'm sure it fucking hurt, but I just wonder how bad it really fucking hurts. Just like if we could just go in there and fuck around.
Way you're gonna land too. Like
it's probably like I imagine the floor is like what they have for the gymnasts. You know what I mean? Like the spring.
There's some give. There's definitely some give on the thing there.
Maybe
for
not
sure.
like fully spring, but yeah, it has to be.
The biggest thing I think is like trusting who you're wrestling. Because like, let's say I flip you over and slam you on the ground, like you got to trust me to not land you, like throw you on your fucking neck. You know?
Yeah. No, for sure. But
yeah, it's almost like tumbling. It's almost like gymnastics from what I saw. Like when I looked.
Yeah. Dude, how the fuck? We were talking about the Waffle House fight. I was like, how the fuck did we get talking about WWE and steroids?
I brought it up.
I think we're talking. Yeah, steroids. Yeah.
Brock Lesnar.
How do we get to any topic, bro? We're just going. We're just yapping,
that's
bro.
That's what I was saying. Is like the fight at Waffle House. Like the girl was like 120. The other girl was like pushing well over 300 pounds. And it was literally like. She went at her and was just doing the flail, just flailing, and like the girl was like, and then she like got a hold of the top of her head, snatched down on it, and then she just started just sweeping everything. Like they were like moving backwards, and she was just getting dinged off everything. The grill, the condiments, there goes the cash register, and just getting slammed. She was just slamming her up against the walls. Just another girl was just like, she's fucked. That's the most entertaining Waffle House fight I've seen for sure. The other ones were just kind of, it was like a scuffle, a couple punches were thrown, it got broke up real quick, but that was like absolute devastation. And I sat there and I, with syrup, enjoyed my waffle and enjoyed the fight. But that's the best I got.
Okay, speaking of fights in arenas, I saw this topic that got put in here, and I kind of want to hear what you guys think. So you're in an arena with 50 hawks, 10 crocodiles, 10,000 rats, 1 hunter with a rifle, 5 gorillas, 4 lions, and 3 brown bears. You have to pick 2 of those groups to defend you, and the others all attack you. You have to survive.
All right.
So you get the whole group.
It's a topic. Go to topics, and you can see the whole list.
No. I thank you, Mr. Milkcan, for the topic. That's an in-depth topic. That's a lot. There's a lot going on here.
This is not even a question for me.
So I'm picking the gorillas and brown bears, personally. but I'm thinking the rats are like a sleeper pick too because of the distraction.
So the
like,
group set you picked to defend you, they're no longer attacking you. They're on your side.
Yes. So the hunter with a rifle, there's no way anyone should ever pick that shit, bro. Like, because that thing's getting mauled immediately. Like, that dude's getting mauled. Like, he may shoot you, though.
Unless he
That's
shoots
what
me
I'm saying.
first.
That's the thing. Is he might shoot you first.
But
He
here's the
might
thing.
shoot
That's
you
why
first.
the gorillas or the brown bears are crucial because you need meat to block. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, like, maybe a sleeper pick is get the 10,000 rats and maybe pick some gorillas so the gorillas fend off the bigger things and the rats can distract everything else while you know...
I think
feel like
that
you're the most
no one's
useless
gonna
in
care
this,
about like, are the rats like a controlled rat army, or is there just like?
They are. I'm taking the rats, and I'm not even taking a
Make
second.
any
I know.
assumptions that you
If it's
want,
a
bro.
controlled
I'm
rat
king of
army
the
of
rats.
10,000, I think you just kill everything with 10,000.
You-
They
you are the
says
few.
They fight for you.
You are the few.
Yeah.
We are the many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, 10,000. That's a lot of fuck.
I
Like
think
1,000 rats is
10,000
one thing.
rats.
10,000 rats. is a
10,000
shit
rats
ton.
working in unison towards a
Do you know how
single
quickly?
goal.
If that goal was to eat a bear, do you know how quickly that bear would be dead? Like that
It'd
bear
bleed
would
out.
be gone.
It'd be
It would
bleed out.
You're,
Hold on,
you
but
and
the
your
bears would
your
be dead,
hawks,
but those gorillas...
your gorillas
I'm not gonna lie,
just
those
got
gorillas
paid,
would win.
and they just met each other yesterday.
Dude, that's the thing, dude.
These
The
rats have known
gorillas-
each other their whole lives, and they have
Those gorillas are killing those rats,
a
bro.
feeling in their
Okay,
heart.
so here's where I go. Here's where I go. So I take the rats since they're working for me. I'm also going to take the hunter with the rifle to take out the big targets. To take out the big targets.
That rifle is not killing those big targets, bro.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no
it is.
rifle that's
rifle's-
taking out the 5
Dude,
gorillas.
I might be
bro?
going rats and
Kill
hunter as
eight.
well.
Well, that's the thing is you have 10,000 rats to distract the gorillas while you have your hunter. You have your man with the rifle on the back.
No one says that these gorillas are going to be fully distracted by these rats, bro.
They are. There's
no one says
2,000
they don't
trying to
just
eat
go
them
for you,
alive.
bro.
10,000 eat. Yeah, I think.
If there's 2,000 rats on one gorilla, I think they're distracted. You know what I'm saying?
I think
If that
they
gorilla, if you're that gorilla's target, no amount of rats is stopping that motherfucker.
I need
from
to like
hitting you at least
visualize
once, bro, and you're
10,000
dead.
rats to
It's
see
a
if
lot
it's
of
as
rats,
many as
dude.
I think.
That's a lot of rats.
I think it's so many rats that it's just like, oh my god, like that would just be.
And if
The
I
sea
can,
of
if I
rats,
can outfit,
dude.
if I
They'll
can
carry
outfit
you
this
if they
hunter
want.
with any rifle I want as well, like he can easily take out that gorilla before he gets even close to me. Before he even gets even close to me.
You're
he'll
crazy. You're crazy. You're
kill.
crazy.
What do you mean?
You're crazy, bro.
You don't think a rifle can kill a gorilla?
Not in one shot before it
Ye-
gets to you.
Dude,
Fuck
there
no,
are
bro.
rifles that will put a gorilla down immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately put
But
it
there's
down.
5. There's 5
Immediately.
of them.
That's fine.
And-
That's why I said.
And he has to aim while also getting rushed, bro. He shoots one gorilla, 4 gorillas are killing that.
You have to
motherfucker.
assume
So
aim.
But
quick.
I also
somehow.
have 10,000 rats. That's what I'm
I'm not
saying.
like. Here's my stance: is I'm not getting convinced off rat. Like that's just like I can't.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, rat's kind of a. You
Rat
have to
is
pick
OP
That's a
in
lot
this
of
build.
rats.
Pick rat.
Let's take a look at the rat stats. Let's see how this thing. Let's see how the rat stack. Can
A
we have any
rat's
rat we want?
stats.
You know what?
How
And
many-
here's the deal. I'm actually gonna go rats and gorillas because then you just go
Let's
till the
say a
5.
common rat.
I think 5 gorillas could take down the hunter. I mean, how many are you gonna lose?
Bro, I promise you. Have you seen how fast
That's what I'm
gorillas
saying.
are,
Like,
bro?
if
he gets
I-
one shot and he
like,
is cooked.
I think
he is
he's
cooked.
got a chance of
It depends
maximum
on
in
the
my
distance.
opinion.
It depends on the distance. It depends on the distance.
It's in
You're
arena.
in an arena. You're in an arena, bro.
Well, how big
Hey,
is
if
an
we're
arena?
starting on one side of a football field compared to another side of the football field, and I had a gun, I think I could like max kill 3 gorillas.
For sure, yeah. You
Max.
could definitely
The
put
rats
some
will
down.
be working together, though.
If you have a semi-automatic fucking high caliber rifle, it will put those. If you even hit them anywhere in center mass, they're going down.
Okay, but no,
immediately,
how
dude. They're
I
getting
read this,
ripped
how
apart.
I read hunter with a rifle is this shit's bolt action.
Okay, well that's why I said I'm thinking Hunter. I'm thinking I can strap him out with the best available technology, which I know there are some insane rifles that will
okay,
fuck a gorilla up for sure, dude.
If I have an M1A with like 752 by 51 rounds, bro, and I'm semi-automatic shooting those
Yeah, they're gonna die. Yeah,
Like,
I'm thinking no. We
Yeah.
got.
That's a
I think.
hunter with a rifle. That's a hunter with a rifle.
I think.
a hunter rifle, bro.
No,
I'm thinking
I
like a
think-
300 Win
Yeah,
mag, bro.
yeah,
Like, you know
exactly.
what I
I'm
mean?
thinking
Like,
300 Win Mag bolt action. I think that's like let's just set that. That's the because the
If
gun
you
is
wanna
a massive variable.
If you're setting that, then I will not take him because I just read hunter with a rifle, and the rifle
Yeah.
is just a variable. That means
Yeah.
I give him any rifle.
So,
I want.
I mean,
we
the,
give
the
him-
arena size matters too. Like, even if you put an arena size like as a maybe an oversized like Coliseum, like think of like the Roman Coliseum. Let's say that. You know, like that size.
That's fair. That's fair size.
If you put that, I don't care. I don't care what rifle you have. If they're in a decent amount of proximity, that hunter is gonna go down, and then you're next.
Roman Coliseum, that's pretty big, isn't it?
But just think, it's all the other things against you, and you guys are assuming that the rats are distracting them. Like they're fully.
I wouldn't be worried about the
bro.
gorillas. Okay, so I wouldn't be worried about the gorillas fucking. I'd be worried about the 50 hawks. That's a lot of fucking hawks. 50 hawks is terrifying.
The
That's
rifle is not hitting the hawks.
I just like
yeah, they know.
Realistically, who's defending me against 50 hawks anyways? Gorillas aren't going to be able to defeat 50 hawks before 50 hawks kill me.
The rats are useless.
If the rats cover you, you have to have a rat shield.
The rats are not intelligent, bro.
Dude, the rats
the rats are working together. They're defending their home.
Together, bro. Yeah, that's why I take the rats all day, dude.
Do you guys watch Tears Zoo? Do you watch Tears Zoo at all? Any of you guys? The YouTube channel?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That?
The guy, it's called Tears Zoo, and he talks about animals like if they were builds in video games. He'll be like, oh, the giraffe has the height buff, and that makes it strong against, this creature. Anyways, he's a big RuneScape fan.
It gives him like RPG stats, basically.
Yeah, and he talks about all animals in like a sense of if they were in a video game compared to other animals, but he's a big RuneScape fan. So whenever he has the animals like fight, it's all RuneScape hit splats. They all have the RuneScape health bars above their heads. He'll do RuneScape noises. Anyways, he's massive RuneScape guy, and he just he talks about this shit all the time, essentially.
Okay, so I would say if we're going big like New York City rat, they can get up to a pound to a pound and a half each. That's the biggest they're gonna get. Like 10 inches, I think. All
right, so I want to hear
pretty big.
Yeah.
And the bite force, the bite force per square inch is decent. They got a pretty solid, they can bite pretty good. They're gonna
you're missing the point.
Though you gotta assume the most dangerous gorilla though, and the most dangerous like a silverback gorilla.
This is not the biggest rat. This is just kind of the medium. The
you're
biggest
missing
rat
the point.
I found was a 9
It doesn't
pound
matter.
rat.
It doesn't matter the size.
Are any of us not picking rat? Are any of us not picking rat?
Dude, we're all rat, dude.
It doesn't matter the size of the rat. We've been waiting for this. We are working together and coordinating in ways that you couldn't even imagine.
We've been waiting for this.
Bro, you're playing
that gorilla. That gorilla.
Again,
we sent maybe a small team of 30 to 40 and tore that motherfucker's ACL. He fell to the ground. What happened next? We climbed onto his face and ate out his eyes. Gorilla taken out of the equation.
You're saying we, are you eating the eyes too?
Well, bro, if you're mind control of the rats, you're your brain is them. You are them. You are part of the rat. Okay, so we need answers.
You guys
though.
are rat
all four
shield,
of us are taking
covering
rats, right?
my face.
I'm taking rat. Prison Joe's taking rat. Hamsey, are you in on the rat train?
I'll take the
I'm taking rat, and I'm not taking a second group.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That's crazy.
He gets the Rat King buff, like the Rat King buff.
Okay, so
you know who my second group is? My second group is the one that surrenders because they see what we're doing. Whoever surrenders gets to join my. You can be my second group.
You're talking crazy, dude.
Bro, no matter what you pick, those hawks are killing you if you don't pick it. Because they got the air and they're gonna claw you.
That's my one concern. Yeah,
that's why that's my concern too. If I go with the rats, I think if I can't give the hunter whatever rifle I want, I'm gonna take the hawks because if I'm mind controlling the rats, I'm gonna have them protect me at all costs and have the fucking hawks take out that hunter ASAP. And then we can focus on the ground.
Mind control is wild. No mind control. They're fighting
for you. They're fighting to defend
you, but you're not mind controlling them.
I
you
can't
say,
make
okay, all
them
10,000 go this way. No,
I can't do that.
That's crazy.
Okay.
That's not realistic.
They're all
okay. But you can't. You're not mind controlling the animals. You're not fucking Aquaman or something.
I don't have to mind control, dude. They're fighting for what they believe in.
Okay, but you can't say, okay, all 10,000 of you cover me like a shield. That's not gonna happen, bro. There's no fucking.
I don't
way.
need them to. I'll use the gorilla's skin as armor.
Yeah, I'm going. This is my final answer. Okay, I'm going rats, gorillas. Prison Joe.
That was mine. That was my choice.
Yeah, I just feel like if you get 5, you have to take the gorillas because you're getting 2 more. You're getting 5. The brown bears, I'd take 5 brown bears, but you only get 3. You get 5 gorillas.
those 4 lions and 3 brown bears, like you gotta have something big to hold those off for enough time. I think you're dead no matter what. I think no combination you pick is gonna save you.
Yeah, no. The more I look at this, I just don't think it's possible to live realistically. But my best chance, I feel like, is with the gorillas.
Like the thing is, like you could pick 2 big things, but the 10,000 rats are gonna kill you. Like
the thing about my answer is we'll accept whoever bows down, and so what I'm gonna end up with very soon after they all see what is going on is I'm gonna end up with the 10,000 rats, and then I'm gonna end up with a second secret faction that no one's thought of. It's gonna be a combination of everything, the smartest ones of each.
Dude, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna die first of all 3 of us.
They've all realized
you're gonna get
what
food
was going
chain
on,
so quick,
and they've joined us now. So now I have like a couple of the smartest one of each. That's like
you see Hamsey controlling the rats, and then Hunter just like just shoots him one time.
Yo, comment below what you would take, or why we're dumb for taking what we took. I need to know. Like, I want to know outside of this. Like, are we missing something?
Like, if I can't control anything, I got to go with the gorillas. I feel like you latch onto a gorilla and just try and use it as shield as long as you can before
they
he goes
have the highest
down.
Intelligence probably of any of the animals.
Here's the deal. I was thinking at first I was gonna have the gorillas go after the guy with the gun, but actually the first thing, the rats need to go after the guy with the gun because he can't kill 10,000. He can kill 5 gorillas. You know, he could take down a gorilla or 2. The gorillas, yeah, they can't go for gun guy. Rat has to go for gun guy, and then once gun
possible is just go ahead. Sorry.
Just once gun guy's dead, I think you have a chance. Like, then it's just gonna be like, you know, some RNG. But you need gun guy down fast.
Dude, the toughest thing is the hawks. How are you gonna kill the hawks after?
I don't know.
Once I'm wearing the skin of the gorilla, I'll be fine to swing around and protect the rats from.
That's actually, I mean, that's a good point. Like if
Let's just say you also get a weapon of you get a weapon of choice too. Like
I don't need a weapon of choice. I'm wearing gorilla skin, dude.
Dude, like,
okay, but how are you gonna skin the gorilla with no weapon?
The rats are gonna do it for me.
If I had a weapon of choice
to fight, I'm
like, what weapon are you gonna fight 50 hawks with? I don't even think a gun's a good option.
Javelin.
One javelin.
One javelin.
You need a thick, blunt weapon that you can swing quickly.
I'm gonna pick up the first hawk that falls, and I'm gonna just swing that at the rest of them, like it's a big rag that has some weight to it.
Yeah.
Hamsey has like this fantasy moment of him like rising above as king of the jungle. Right?
I think that's some RNG. It's a lot of RNG too. It's kind of who goes for who first type deal as well. You know, like I feel like there's a lot to do with that too. Yeah.
It's like if you don't pick the hunter and he immediately like the fight starts and he immediately just scopes you and kills you. It's like that's just unfair. You can't assume that.
Yeah.
Like, no one
I mean, yeah. If the hunter procs like 7 times in a row off the rip, like he's
not gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
if he has like quick reload or something too, like it could be tough. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, yeah, he has scavenger perk. He has, you know.
Man, what a stupid fucking topic, bro.
Let's do the Twitter workshop. That was a great topic. That was good. Thank you, Milkman.
Yeah, it's good. Shout out.
We just milked that topic. We milked it dry. I'm deleting it right now. I don't ever want to read this again.
He probably sent it as a joke and is listening like, dude,
there's a rat that exists. Wait, let me look this up again. Where's it at?
Yeah, what's this rat called? He says 9 pounds.
That's definitely
the
a New York
African
City
native
rat.
Gambian pouch rat can get up to 9 pounds. So if you have 10,000 of those, that's
Gambian pouch.
Can you imagine?
Rat. Dude, that thing looks like there's one with a collar on, bro.
That's a big boy. You got 10,000.
How giant African rats are helping uncover deadly landmines. Shout out. This is right up your alley, T-Papa. That's right up your alley.
Yeah, dude, that thing. If you have 10,000 of those, that's a problem. That's a problem for sure. Holy fuck. Anybody got anything for the Twitter workshop?
Nope.
Dude, we worked up to this.
No, I got
today.
some. I got
today.
Twitter workshop.
What up, Pod?
Wow. Can't believe it's 30.
Dude, that's what I said. The hunter. Like I was just thinking, the hunter. You fucking throw him the Barrett, bro. The hunter with the Barrett would go crazy.
But also, like, you're not gonna. You got a rat crawling up your leg. Like, you can't aim, dude.
Bro, he would dislocate his shoulder so quick, like firing that thing like enough times, like point blank, like carrying it. He's not like sitting there with a tripod, bro. He's like cooking his shoulder, firing that thing semi-automatic.
The adrenaline, dude. Surely he pulls through.
Oh yeah, he would keep going.
We get Jocko on the 50 cal. Can we pick whatever person we want to be the hunter? That's another good question for that. Oh, that's funny.
Elmer Fudd-ass guy, like.
Okay, whatever. I got just fuck your bitch in my Mitchie Fox shirt.
That's pretty good.
Shout out.
Yeah, that's good.
Pretty good.
I got the Mitchie Fox hat on. Perfect.
Fuck yeah.
Honestly, that's kind of like a bucket list item, you know, like.
All right, I'm gonna have to post mine in the Discord. Also, Saintiz, can you pull this up here when you get a chance?
You got a picture or something?
Okay. I have a picture. Yeah, I have a picture.
You got media? Damn,
I have
dude.
media.
A media included Twitter workshop. Nice one, dude.
We are prepared this week.
Rare. We should
it's
do that
rare.
more often.
It's rare, but it's good. I'm gonna put it.
You know,
it's we gotta make sure we show the audience. Sorry if you're a Spotify listener.
If you're here, if you're a
Patreon,
Patreon,
RuneFest. We didn't talk about the RuneFest shit.
Oh, perfect. We can talk about it in the Patreon because we have insider information.
Honestly, that is a good point, Crocs, because we have some very choice fucking words for Jagex.
Dude,
We're not going to say it publicly.
I have some shit to say, actually.
And you're also going to want to know if RuneFest doesn't happen, there's going to be a backup plan.
We have insider information.
There is insider information.
Yep. I'm fucking upset. Somebody died. Something bad happened. We're going to talk about it on today's Patreon
we didn't really
episode.
say it, though, but like RuneFest is canceled. We're going to talk about it. We just said RuneFest. If you don't know, RuneFest got maybe canceled, and that's what we're
I've seen, the documents, the evidence, the case file, I think it's not good.
Allegations.
But is it, though?
We'll talk about that on the Patreon.
Are always
yes.
true.
And there'll be 10,000 rats on the podcast, too. Here's my tweet. It is brand new T Papa Slice merch. Check it out here at tpapaslice.com.
Where's the picture after?
It's in the After Dark.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
Oh my god.
I hate that I fucking buy this, dude.
Bro, I would buy that shirt right now, bro. I'd actually buy it.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, I hate myself for actually...
Bro, did you put that together?
That is a Lukey. That is shout out to Mr. Lukey.
Oh
so on my stream, there's like a wheel thing, and you can like make a tweet for me, and that's what he cooked up. So that's.
I will say, very interesting thing that happened since the last pod came out. To add on that,
you should really start chasing some graphic design passion, man.
I've had a couple people come to my stream, and it has been literally dead split. Half the people have come in and been like, dude, you might be a serial killer. These are serial killer tendencies. And the other half of people have been like, bro, everyone else is pussies. That sounded fun as fuck. Like, it has just been, there's a line that has been drawn, dude, and it is I
went back and forth with it, because it's like, what's the end result for that mouse at the end of the day, you know? So, like, it's tough, you know? It's like I want to back you, but also I don't, because this is kind of, you are kind of.
It's like, hold on though. It's like if you use the end result, argument, like these things are born to get fed to snakes. It's like, just because something is destined to die doesn't mean you're okay for speeding it up, bro, in like some fucked up way. You know what I mean?
Okay, maybe if it's grandma, but it's a rat.
If it's grandma.
Yo, she was getting old anyways,
grandma up
man.
into space. That would be fucked up, you know. I don't know.
He wasn't having fun in those last days anyways.
I mean, with all the shit that I've seen and done, I'm in no position to sit here and judge T-Papa for killing feeder mice, but it's like just the combo, you know.
Just blame the religion. It's okay.
True.
That's mine though.
And W Riz, that's how he got married. Secret thing.
I mean, I really like. Annie was with me when I did it one time.
You think she'd do it again now?
Oh, she was the only girl that didn't like get upset when we went. Yeah, we would go again. Are you kidding me? That shit was so much fun.
That's how you know.
Bro, she was so embarrassed. Her friends were freaking out. They were fucking pussies,
if you're looking
bro.
For a partner, just go kill mice with her, and if she's down, then she's the one.
Okay, I have one that I'm like truly workshopping, and like it's not really for me. It shouldn't really be a tweet for me, so I don't know. I can pass it off to one of you guys, but I do think that there is a tweet in here. You take Lexapro, I'm a sex pro. Somehow rhyming. Oh, Lexapro is like a really
I got
common
you.
anti. It's
I
like
got you.
it's like the biggest like anti-depression medication is Lexapro, and like I feel like there has to be like we can like there's something that we workshop
hey,
for the word
I
Lexapro.
got you. If she's on Lexapro, I become a Sexapro.
All right, that's a little bit better, but I don't want to
like
tweet it
that.
because I'm married. So I can't be tweeting about Annie. Like Annie does not take Lexapro. I just like I saw this from somewhere else. So like I just like anyways.
I
Okay,
there's a better way of
okay.
saying what I said, but
What about stop taking my Lexapro and became Lexapro?
I feel
We
my
don't
angle
have
with it
to-
is like she's on antidepressant. If she's not on antidepressants,
I'm
then
chasing
I don't want it,
I'm
you know
chasing
what I
the
mean? Like,
off my
that's
meds angle, you know?
off my meds angle. Mine is
Great
like
angle.
chasing.
People love that.
Yeah, chasing.
Anyways, I'm
man.
passing this one off. You guys can work on this one for a week or two. Throw it in the mind in the back. But I think there's something to do with Lexapro, Sexapro. Like I was feeling something, but I couldn't pinpoint it.
I think
Like,
I
he
might
always
just throw
seems
this in my
bad.
folder.
Yeah, like I have like 4 different
Yeah, throw
versions
it in
of
the
it
drafts.
and none of them I just liked. It's like, oh, you take Lexapro, that's 6. I'm a Sex Pro.
I like this. This is kind of in my wheelhouse.
Maybe the
Yeah.
rhyming angle is not the move. Maybe the rhyming angle is not the move.
Maybe it's like
we're
this has
stuck
all
on the
just been
rhyme.
built off Lexapro, and Lexapro is a pretty commonly known depression medication. I think that you can toy with that a little bit. But here's my actual tweet. I don't abuse substances. I make sweet love to them.
I love
On
that.
brand. I like it.
Thank you. All right.
That's pretty good, yeah. Not bad.
It's yeah.
It's an easy one to like.
Yeah. Like that's
yeah.
There's a lot of substance users in our
Love that.
allegedly in our community. So that's good.
Oh wait, like something about that Lexapro tweet. It's like, oh no.
Right?
It's on the tip
You're
of my
on,
tongue.
dude.
It's
There's
on the tip of
something
my
there.
tongue. I got something
Yeah,
on
no,
the
it's
Somebody's
been-
close
There's a
to
fucking
something.
banger there.
Maybe we should add some rats into the mix.
Yeah.
Let's get together sometime this week, Relax, and we'll have a meeting.
That's
about
fine. What about a potluck? You think maybe you can bring something?
it. Yeah. I think we all, make a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah.
Nothing
I'll go
big,
by
like 10
Wingstop and
slides
bring us
max.
some wings while we go over.
and we'll figure out what.
Yeah.
Off
Yeah,
my
lemon pepper?
Lexapro, went to Wingstop, got lemon
like
and
barbecue?
pepper, bro.
Love barbecue, dude.
Okay. Maybe some spicy too as well.
You gotta have sweet and spicy, mix
Yeah.
it up.
Okay. I'm ready to tweet.
Love that, dude. Love that. I'm ready to tweet. Are you guys ready to tweet?
Yeah,
We go together?
My
Sweet.
brain is working on this. Yeah, go ahead. My brain is tumbling on this real quick. Like I got something there.
Dude, do you like that T-shirt? You could honestly, you could shop that
Bro,
up into
how
something
funny
more.
would it be if we just fucking tossed that on when I made a one-off and wore that shit? And it even just said twitch.tv/ like just one for like, I think I really should just order this. It'd be funny as fuck.
I mean,
It's
the
like-
reason
it's
I
like,
hate my
Jake C when you have all
money
those emails
spending
too.
habits is that like I know if you put that out there, I would like just.
like yeah,
Dude,
as a
I'm in the
one-off,
rights of
I
that,
kind of
bro,
need it.
okay? You're gonna have to pay me off if you want that. That's funny.
Well,
right, well.
I think this brings us to the end of our
Dude,
podcast tonight.
I'm ready to release on the Patreon. We have a lot to, Jagex.
Yeah, thank you guys
Eat
for
Jack
joining
Gags too
tonight,
late.
and I'm really.
There it is.
Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.